at these. End of the Line is an eye-opening series about life in the service industry from those who have lived it. The majority of media created about the industry has been produced in a particular satirical manner that does not allow those outside of the industry to really grasp the reality of the people serving them day in and day out. Through working in the service industry, we have both witnessed and experienced the negative connotations and effects of being in this particular environment, as well as the lighthearted and ridiculous scenarios. This new series hopes to show a better balance of both the negative and positive aspects of the service industry. Hello Kickstarter world.
How you guys doing?
I am Andrea Gardner.
And I am Dan Dwiggins.
We are Hausdrea Productions. And we are bringing you our new series, End of the Line.
The series is going to be based on the service industry. Now between the two of us, I think we have over 25 years experience.
Safe to say.
If not more, sadly.
The series is based in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where I have been living for the past 10 years. And I feel it is a great place to film this series because it has its ups and downs being in the city. And I really want this series to kind of have Minneapolis as a character, not just a location.
Well, considering Minneapolis is the #3 restaurant city in the United States, it's a good location. And the other thing is like, working in the service industry, anyone who has worked in the service industry realizes that there is a story to tell every single day, if not 5.
And if you do have any stories, please visit our website, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear your stories. They could be good for the series. You never know.
Exactly.
And we'll give you a credit, maybe. So, let's talk about pledges. So we have some great prizes if you do pledge your money to us, which we greatly appreciate. Just off the top, we do have a series of pens, t-shirts, coffee mugs, and tote bags that proclaim verbal tips do not pay my rent. We also have a series of pens that say don't steal me please. We also have some stuff with our production logo and production name. And all of that will obviously be on Kickstarter. You can see the pledges from $1 to $5,000. We have prizes for everything.
So if you donate, you know, you're not only going to be helping us out with the cause to try and let the people who are served by you know that you're not just someone to be on, but it also helps us, you know, have fun, you know, show the serving industry in a real light, which is a dark humor.
Yeah. It's not lighthearted all the time. It's also not drama all the time. It's a balance, and we need to show that. And it expands more outside of the service industry too, and customer service in general. Even if you work at a coffee shop, you work at a department store, you're going to identify with this series.
Yeah, sales, you name it. If you got to deal with a customer, you know the customer type I'm talking about. It's just nice to bring it to light for the populace.
And the overall theme too is that people learn to respect one another, this world will be a much better place. And the scale needs to be shifted in order to create this balance, and we hope that we're able to do that on both the perspective of the customer and the perspective of the server. There needs to be a give and take on both sides too. The customer is not always right, but the server isn't always right either. So we want to show it from both perspectives. More leaning towards the server, because generally they are right. Just going to say it.
It reminds me of a sign I once saw. The customer is usually right,
yep.
Not always.
And going further back into it being based in Minneapolis, we are basing this in the theater district. If none of you know, there is a spot in downtown Minneapolis where there are 5 theaters, and this restaurant is going to be in the heart of this. So you're really going to understand better what it's like to have to deal with that day in and day out, and the effects of what that does to you working in this day in and day out. And along with it being in the theater district, we really want to highlight the talent of Minneapolis, and through that we will be highlighting it by showing various artists throughout the series. For instance, one of my friends, Melody Mendez, and the Dramatics is one of her is her band, and we will be showing them in the series. There'll be the servers going to local pubs, venues, and we're going to highlight Minneapolis as a character, not just a location. But more importantly too, we want to get the talent out there, because obviously we're trying to get ourselves out there. We might as well help others.
Well, and the other thing about the service industry is half the people working in the service industry are extremely talented, and you know, they're stuck in the service industry. They just feel like they have no way out. They still got to bring home a paycheck to feed their children and whatnot. You know, so we are using locally homegrown talent from almost all the positions, and you know, just trying to work through the process through them. The seating capacity is 600 where we're going to be shooting, and there is multiple rooms.
Hausdrea Productions aspires to create media that's not only entertaining but also thought-provoking. But lastly, we would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this Kickstarter video. And for more information, please visit Hausdrea.com and also visit us on our Kickstarter page.
Thanks for your time. Once again, I'm Dan Wiggins.
And I'm Andrea Gardner.
You guys have a great night.